Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to work on a two-handed, half-kneeling, back position, side-to-side swing. The names on these are long for a reason. The name contains all the information about what the drill is. We don't name it after the name of some Eastern European country. We just put all the words in the name that describe exactly what it is. The side-to-side swing is a drill you absolutely need to know and work on if you are a heavy club swinger. There are a bunch of ways to lift weights and get strong in all of human history. Barbell is the new one. It's 100 years old. Originally, it was strong men pulling axles off of trains and lifting them. Kettlebells are thousands of years old. Before they were iron, they were stone, they were Chinese stone padlocks, and they were halteres in Greek. You can find them all the way back to ancient Greece. The thing that you find in every culture, everywhere in all of human history, is heavy club swinging. You'll find it on temples all over the world. Look at the gods of strength that use big levers or big hammers. You can go down a giant list of them. Probably the most important movement that you can do in heavy club swinging is the two-handed shield cast. This has a bunch of different names in a bunch of different cultures. That's just the name that we use. In order to be good at the shield cast, you need to know the back position swing. We're going to review it and we're going to show it with a couple of different implements, because as the lever changes, it becomes easier to see how you're supposed to move. Then we're going to take it and we're going to put it in the half kneeling position. The back position swing starts from the back of the shield cast. When people learn the shield cast, they tend to not drop their thumb down all the way, and the reason that they can't go up in weight or maximize their rotation is because they're not putting their hand in the right spot. When they do that, it looks like this, and they tend never to get to go up in weight. The bottom of the shield cast is the back of the shield cast, and it should be thumb all the way on shirt. This is the part that people mess up. You'll notice, because you will see this big gap between the thumb and the back of the shirt. Our goal with this exercise is to help people learn to get all the way down. To load in, start it like a shield cast. Top hand goes past opposite ear. Opposite shoulder moves towards, club rests on, drop all the way down. Thumb touches shirt. From here, this is really a leg exercise when it is standing that helps people learn to rotate their spine. Drop, rotate, stand. Drop, rotate, stand, drop, rotate, stand. And it starts to swing the weight back and forth from side to side. What we are really learning to do is to rotate our spine around its vertical axis. The spine is learning to rotate around this vertical axis to learn to capture and rotate. This is the same type of rotation that you will eventually use to do things like throwing patterns, where you are rotating around your vertical axis. We're just practicing the back part of that. Another way to learn this is to take the legs out of it. So instead of the drop, rotate, stand, drop, rotate, stand, we're going to work just on rotating our hips forward and back. In order to do that, we're going to get into the half kneeling position. Start from our standing position, pick the club up, set it on one shoulder. Step back with one knee. Oftentimes people will put something directly under their knee so their knee's not grinding into the ground. Lead leg 90 degrees, heel flat on ground. Rear leg 90 degrees. If this leg is too close to you and this heel is up, tends not to work. If you're sitting in a weird way, tends not to work. Both legs at 90 degrees allows the spine to be vertical and allows you to drive your rib cage down. Same load in. Hand goes to opposite ear. Shoulder goes to club, rest it on, lift it up. Thumb touches the shirt. From here, rotate. Look left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 10 on each side, come back to neutral. Do an equal and opposite number on both sides. Bring one leg back, bring one leg forward, change your high hand. Opposite hand goes to the shoulder. Shoulder comes to club, rest it on the shoulder, lift it up. Drop your thumb down and rotate. Now we're going to demonstrate it with this new Wildman 2023 Summer Mace. We don't really have a cool name for it yet. We'll come up with something. Top hand goes to opposite shoulder. As the length of the lever gets longer, you have to get better at the rotation. Some maces are too long. This mace has been specifically designed for me to be able to do this drill. If you are much shorter than me, your results may vary. Shoulder goes towards the mace. Rest on, lift up. Thumb touches shoulder. It is above the level of my leg, and I can check just by moving back and forth. If it's long and you smash your calf with this, it is not fun. Drive your rib cage down, tuck your hip. Abs on the entire time. Rotate, 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 rotate. As the lever gets longer, you will feel it swing more and more and more. If you are hitting yourself when doing this, you're not rotating equally, or you're rotating out of phase. One way fast, one way slow. The important part is to get into it without getting hurt. Get your thumb physically touching your shirt, and then stand your neck up. Drive your rib cage down, feel a stretch in the front of your hip. Start to swing. Check that you're not going to hit yourself, and then start to rotate better and better over time. Your thumb will leave your shirt, touch your shirt, leave your shirt, touch your shirt, leave your shirt, touch your shirt, back and forth. This exercise tends to function as a learning drill. It's usually done in the beginning of training during some type of warm-up. If you're going to do a high rep set of 360s or of shield casts, making sure that your thumb gets to the correct spot is key to your long-term success and to be able to go up in weight to get more out of the programs. This drill came about because after years of coaching, the first thing that I always see is people's thumb being nowhere near their shirt. So we design drills to help people become unable to do it wrong. The back position side to side swing was one of those, and then changing your base of support changes the way people think about it. So the hips move differently when you go to the half kneeling position. The better you get at this back position side to side swing, the better you get at all throwing patterns for every sport, not just for heavy club swinging. This range of movement and learning to rotate about this vertical axis is throwing punches, it's throwing baseballs, it's throwing footballs, it's throwing axes, it is swinging swords, it is almost every martial art on the planet. It is very, very important. This is a lower rep drill. Think 2 sets of 10 and 10 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, count to 20, 10 on this side, 10 on that side. Go to the other hand, do it again. Work your way through this in a warm-up. Learn to optimize your swing and make the most important movement in all of human history, the two-handed shield cast, better.